Alright, let's see if it's back now or not. Jesus, I don't know what. If it goes out again, I'll just give it up for tonight and just figure out what's going on.
Well, fuck me! I'm knackered.
What was that sound? Huh? Hey!
I'm looking for
Everyone.
any idea?
No, maybe some...
Thanks.
Take care. Good night. Not allowed here.
Crime's been on the bloody rise.
She's got this place pretty well, like, picked up. She's still upstairs? Thought I went through all this.
So people know about the Kingfisher now?
Did you make the announcement?
Yeah, it wasn't hard. But at one point I picked the wrong spot, and that rubbed some local...
What?
Now, we settled the...
Why are you worrying me then? It sounded like they set the guards on you.
Give someone a slap for something like that? No way.
If you got into a fight, it would lead...
I know.
That's enough chit-chat. Now I have to get everything... Are you coming?
Definitely.
Oh, we're like waiting a long time for this party to start. I'm probably gonna be hungry and tired. Shut up.
Welcome to the best spots in Gutenberg. And the drinks are on the house. I'm just eating them girl out in the corner over there. Oh, fast travel time.
Henry! Get up, you two!
I'm not here.
Get your act together, we're in deep shit! Get up now!
Stop screaming, for the love of God.
The councillor's right outside, he's come to check on things!
What?
Jesus, well, why didn't you wake me up then?
Holy shit.
What's he doing here?
How should I know? Betty's stalling him so he doesn't see what a shambles the place is. We have to clean the place up.
It'll be all...
You still...
What?
Don't you...
What do you want me to do?
There are drunks lying about, and since you're the only man who's awake, it's... I can't lift. And we don't want the councillor seeing them. And pick up the tankards and clothes lying all over the floor, so it doesn't look like such a pigsty. And you puked under a tub last night, so...
I don't remember that.
I expect there's a lot of stuff you won't... And don't go outside, so the councillor... Got that?
Put some clothes on, you scoundrel.
I need to add the speech chat back on here. Put some clothes on, you scoundrel. God in heaven, you're seeing this. Let me see, can I go out this door?
I apologize. clothes on, you scoundrel. God be with you.
Look at the human centipede over there. Alright.
God bless. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
I've been in the situation where, like, we're doing college parties or whatever, and, like, we throw a big party or whatever. Next thing you know, like, basically, the alumni or whatever would show up, and then we'd have to, like, try to spot clean the house, like, fast. He said something about like clean up my throw up.
I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
Let's go for it. We didn't have a tutorial on this. Clean the floor. Clean the floors, clean the floors, clean the floors, clean the floors, clean the floors. How do I clean the floors? I need a bucket and a mop for this wet ass bathhouse.
Satisfactory.
Proper oak tables. That's the way it should be. Your kitchen is almost part of the ale room. As long as the food's good, that's all that counts. Now let's see the most important part.
I feel quite hungry.
Alright, so I gotta clean something in there. Alright, come on, let's pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. We're gonna get these drunkards hidden in this room.
Greetings.
I apologize.
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Ooh.
Greetings.
Let's see then.
I hope you'll find it satisfactory.
Proper oak tables. That's the way it should be. Your kitchen is almost part of the ale room. As long as the food's good, that's all that counts. Now
What
let's
a
see the
day.
most important part. This place is fit for a king. I see your tubs are brand new. I'm impressed.
Well, sir, what do you say? Are you satisfied?
I'm not going to lie, Betty. I'm pleasantly surprised. I expected a grotty flea pit, but instead you've made a nice, clean bathhouse.
Thank you, sir.
A lot of people were bad-mouthing you, but don't let that bother you. I can see that it was all nonsense.
I'm pretty sure
You'll be Adam's equal in time. You may even put him in the shade.
So Betty was right. Adam tried to badmouth her.
It was only yesterday that he told me this place had...
At least you know what kind of a
Calm, calm. It's natural that an old bathhouse owner, especially when it's
a woman?
Is that why you're here, sir? To see for yourself if Adam was right or if Betty was up to it?
That's right. And I couldn't be more satisfied. Keep up the good work, Betty.
Thank you. Could I have a word? You deserve
That was close.
Oh, you can say that again.
If you'd arrived just a few moments earlier...
Too right. When I saw what it looked like this morning, I thought I was fucked.
We did it. You have your own bathhouse.
Yeah. From tomorrow, it's going to be packed. The girls definitely deserve some time off today. And I'm grateful to you too.
It was nothing.
It certainly wasn't nothing. Well, everyone knows you already. You'll get a discount. The girls are already used to you.
I'll definitely drop... I'm as hungry as a wolf.
I still have a nightshade potion on, so my eyes are like, boom, super bright. Hell, I gotta go to the bathroom. Be right back.
Loading. Said, am I crazy or you ended stream early yesterday?
I didn't end stream early. My stream disconnected and I ended up reopening it back up. I'm like deathly like low on food. I'm getting delirious. Oh, hold on. I should be able to this at this end.
I'm sorry.
Hell yeah.
Christ, what's the holdup? Bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
Said, do you have to eat in this game?
Yeah, that's where like my character was like starting to look like ooh, because he hadn't eaten in so long. Because we basically got a new brothel started up, and I had to go be a pimp and bring old girls in and that kind of stuff.
Innkeeper, a beer.
So now that we did that, what are my buffs like?
Rip Brawl. Said, game is fun. I've been running around doing side quest.
Where are you at in it, Rip Bra? Because there's like something that like, if you haven't gotten too far into the quest, I can give you a quick pointer to like really help you out. Have you gone to the wedding, I guess?
Rip Brawl. Said, still before getting to the wedding.
Okay. Alright, hey, have you made the blacksmith sword yet? Or did you pick blacksmith or alchemy? You're actually like, might be able to still do this then.
Rip Brawl. Said, BS.
Alright, perfect. Have you made the sword for the wedding?
Rip Brawl. Said no.
Oh, you could do this. So, if you want, I didn't do this. My buddy Ducky was trying to explain it to me, and...
Rip Brawl. Said just the basic intro.
Oh, you're perfect. Alright, here we go. So basically, you can make a sword that is basically going to be... Like, you could use... If you do it correctly, you can use that sword almost the entire game for how good it's going to be. I did mess mine up. I didn't do it right. So what you want to do, at least, is now this is going to take a little extra like work on your part, but it is also, once you start getting more points in it, there's like other perks. One, make sure that you are using your skill points. Like when you go to player, you want to look over here at main level, strength, agility, like any of these things that if they have a star by them, select some of these like perk points, because this is like basically increases your carrying capacity, or depending on whatever you do. So what you're looking for though is your craftsmanship is, and granted you'd have to get it close, I think, to like 15 or so on your craftsmanship to unlock Martin's secret. If you unlock Martin's secret before you craft that sword, basically everything with Martin's secret, like instead of, you know how you can see like item rarity or how good of a quality it is by if it's got a, like the coin next to it has a 3, 2, or 1 star, or a 1 little dash. With Martin's secret, if you forge it,
Said yet.
you forge it correctly with it, you can get a 4 bonus token for it. So, the thing about that sword is, Is this a short sword? Yeah, okay. So, I just recently... So, this Toledo steel sword is the sword that you craft for the blacksmith. Do not give that sword to him.
Said, oh nice, I've never seen all my gear gold.
Yeah, you won't. Like, that thing is like, without crafting it, I don't think you can get anything better than the... I mean, like I said, most of my gear that I'm equipped with, I'm around like... I mean, I got some that's a little bit lower. But most of mine's like around 3 or whatever. So, look, this sword is what I'm still equipped with. This is the same sword that you will craft. The Toledo steel sword. What I messed up on is...
Said I use the base lard.
Yeah, and the thing is, my base alert is better currently, but if you craft this Toledo, because you can only, the only time you can ever get the Toledo steel sword is when you craft it from that blacksmith. Once you craft it, it is what it is. But if you got the perk before of the Martin's Secret or whatever, you can make this sword a 4, and it would be like 3 times better than this Basilard or whatever by far. It can almost carry you close to the end of the game, I believe. But because it's... I mean, I'm still using the sword because I didn't give it to him as a wedding gift. So, like, you aren't going to go with the blacksmith to the wedding. What you're going to do is, whenever you create this sword, you just ignore the blacksmith. There's actually no more quest for him after. Leave him be. And go to the miller. Find the miller and do his quest, because one, he teaches you how to be stealthy and how to sneak and that kind of stuff, and you will go with him to the wedding, and so you can keep the badass sword and still get to the wedding. That was the one mistake that, like, I was warned, don't craft it yet.
Said, oh nice, I'm glad I hopped on the stream, lol.
Yeah, me too. Because after... So, I was kind of struggling with money and that kind of stuff at the beginning of the game. You're going to struggle with fighting. Just running around, you're going to find wolves. They're probably going to kick your ass. Dude, I got killed by so many freaking dogs and wolves. Once you get that sword, oh, it was like night and day difference. I mean, I was just hacking them dogs down. I was like, you bite me, bitch, we're going to fight. But yeah, make sure that you're definitely putting your perks in, because that was something I didn't really understand until later. But, like, you can get perks to, like, where, so I could technically put on, so, like, this longsword right here. A lot of times, I will place the longsword out, and I can also wear a longsword and a shield. That's only because I got a perk of, like, from strength. Now... Other little, like, I guess for tips and tricks for just making money.
It sure does. Go on then. How was it?
Where am I at? At a tavern. All right, yeah. So at at any tavern or whatever, you know about, of course, your your box. The box that's in the room of, like, wherever you can actually sleep and save. Where is... my room is here. Wait, nope. Yeah, it is. Forgot I got roommates. Alright. So where's my box? Here's my box. Alright, this box is unlimited. You can store whatever you want in here. I'm a bit of a thief, if you couldn't tell. Now, when you do steal something, you're going to get a mark like this. Now these are pants that I've had these pants for I can't tell you how long.
Brawl. Said days.
3 days. 3 days to get what? Rid of, like, robbery?
Brawl. Said it takes days for the stealing item goes away, I think.
I don't know. I've definitely gone longer than 3 days while having these like number plate gauntlets or whatever. And I still have a stealing thing on it. Now, you can cut that time down to like 1 day or whatever. Drop it in your box. Put it in your box. Like when it's stolen, just get to your box as quick as you can. Drop it in there and give it a day or less of just like time for it. And it is all over. Like it's all of everything. You can just come back out here to sell. My biggest thing is like, I'll fill my bags up to go sell, and the merchants don't have enough money to like sell for it. I actually just unlocked an achievement yesterday that it said that 27% of the player population or so had unlocked it, and as I already had spent 10,000 groschen. And then this is the other thing. So if you want to never lose a game of the dice game, and when you're just starting out, I can kind of tell you what I did for it as well. Later game, the whole idea and goal is to get these
Said you done with D. I haven't seen you in a while.
Actually, I'd already so I've talked with like some, and he's really wanting me to come back for it. I'm going to come back and start playing a little bit more whenever, as soon as I finish this game. I told Sam, I was like, I'm not going to rush through it. I'm not going to just drag it out. I was like, but I am enjoying it. I'm going to finish this game, and then you may see a return to the Krog.
Said I've been messing around with dice games.
Alright, here we go. So here's dice game. Here, I'll just do it.
I don't want to put the squeeze
Said, oh, nice.
but when are you going to pay me back?
I know.
Where's some dice? There's that.
I promise, you'll have it back this time next week.
I'm not desperate, but you know how it is.
Believe me, it keeps me up at night. Try drinking.
Careful!
Get out of my way, bitch. I don't want to record no shit. I ain't no snitch. What's up, baby girl? Alright, where's my dice players at? Oh, they're outside. Okay, so for you at the beginning,
Are you sure you don't want me to fit out your
I would try and steal and gather all of the... So at the beginning of the game for it, yeah, these are the dice that I found with the best luck. I went with these... Yeah, these odd dice. So I have like probably 8 or 9 of these odd dice, and I don't really need that many. But odd dice basically are a dice loaded in favor of odd numbers. So it's not guaranteed to like put everything, I guess, to a 1 or a 5, or I mean, it still can definitely even pull out a like other numbers too. I basically found a lot of good luck whenever I ran 3 Holy Trinity dice with 3 odd dice, because those are dice you can actually acquire early in the game. Odd dice, or you could just run with all 6 odd dice. That's perfectly fine. But once you start finding these Saint Atheist or whatever hell die dice, like I've seen a video on it. This isn't something I discovered. These dice, basically, they looked into the programming of the game. They found out that like these have they're like an 80 or 90% chance that they're gonna roll a 3. So if you get a full 6 stack of these things, you can basically make your opponent not play. Now the other thing is, whenever you start getting badges, each of these badges has like a perk. After your throw, you can reroll 2 dice the same value. Basically, you can get like extra buffs if you bet the badge. But again, you are betting the badge. So the other thing is, if you want a cheesier way to power level extremely fast your strength and vitality, all you got to do. There you go.
Greetings.
All right, let's play some
Would
dice.
you like to throw? What game would you like to play?
I'm gonna like take my webcam off here for just a second so I can like show you dice from it. Let's see. Webcam. Where you at, webcam? And also, my Krog sign went out yesterday on me, so I'm gonna have to get a new power box because it blew it yesterday. So sad day for the Krog live one for it. All right, so I'll like play one with a badge. I'll play Emperors, so that's 300
Empress.
and a badge.
Let's play.
Alright, so I'm gonna pick. I don't have all of the Saint ones or whatever dice yet, so I'm gonna pick 2 of these. I'm gonna go. Two Holy Trinities. Actually, no. I'm gonna go just 1 Holy Trinity. And 4 odd dice. Because I know that the... Hold on, wait. I don't need 4, I need 3. I just want 1 Holy Trinity dice. Okay, now I got 1. 3 of those. 2 there. 3. 4. Yeah, okay. I got 6 dice ready to go there. So the badge. I don't remember what these badges actually all did.
Come on then, show us what you can do. Unless you're playing.
Hold on, let me see what my badges actually do, because I recently just started looking at badges because I never had one before. Using a badge with a large point lead at the start. Using a badge will double the point value of your last throw. Can be used 3 times per game. Oh gosh. You can roll 1 extra die. Everyone doubles the points, so we're gonna go gold.
First time.
Would you like?
What game?
With a badge. Let's get expensive.
Empress. Let's.
So pick 1 Holy Trinity. So like 3 Holy Trinities. No, 3 odd dice. 2 Saints. Again, if I had just all 6 Saints, that's what I would use.
Maybe you're not playing for the first time, but you can't.
So we go to
beat me.
8,000 score at the max one. Holy Trinity die. Okay. Score and continue. Because you wanted to try to get rerolls. That's really your biggest thing.
It's been a few days and I still haven't found Goatskin. Maybe Catherine's found out something more. Or she'll give me some advice.
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
Hell yeah.
If I was you, I'd take it. Well,
Put one
you're
over
not
right
afraid
now.
of anything.
I love the dice game. Oh, Daddy, no. Okay, so if I put this together, I just don't know if I need to use my badge now or before or after. We'll try it after, I guess.
Why'd I even start playing? Maybe you should have saved it.
Oh, damn it! Okay, so that's not the way to use it for it. Don't use your badge that way. You want to use your badge, like, if you do a good roll, you want to go ahead and, like, put it out there with it.
Finished. Your turn.
So it's, like, after the roll of it. That's the specific badge, I guess, I'm using. And I've actually never really used the badge perks yet, so that was a little trial and error for us. Doesn't mean I'm still not probably going to win this game. If you don't got at least 500...
Rip Raw. Said yet I've never used badge, I have a few of them.
Oh, this is a gamble right here. Yeah. I'm gonna score. Oh, I should have just put the 50 extra points on there. I don't know what I was doing right there. Oh, well, it only been 50. Oh, so he has a badge that, like, if he doesn't get a good roll, he can roll it again. That's a pretty good one. But also, the thing is, like, whenever you bet a badge, you get their badge or they get yours.
Aye, that'll do. These ones here.
Now, if you can get all the dice on the board, you score and continue. Of course, if you bust, everything that you scored up before is gone, too. What I should have done is put more, probably Holy Trinity dice in mine right now. Because I've also played a lot of games with just... Oh, with all 6 Holy Trinity dice. This is these, like, dirty brown ones. They don't always will hit, but when they do hit, I mean, you can get a really big score. Alright. Daddy, no! Yeah, baby! It's double. That's double right there. I'm taking it back. I must take 2,000 points right there and put it on the board. So my badge that I picked is not actually that good. It's more of if I don't want to like pass on, I can basically just double like a quick small little roll. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. With the banana bread? Hell yeah. Because at the beginning games, you're only going for like 1,500 or whatever, so like you could play a lot. How do I say? You can play just quicker, like grab your 300 to 400 points, move on. Grab your 300 to 400 points, move on. Don't try to always risk it out here until you can get some like loaded dice wise. Because I mean, yeah, you can make it where your opponent don't play. Definitely takes away a lot of the fun because like at the beginning of it, I mean, I was having a lot of fun with the gambling game because that was how I was kind of making my money. Oh, daddy, no.
I hope you don't throw like that again.
I'm about to make this a quick game. We have 3,650 points just cooking. I mean, they're gonna be really pissed if I use the badge right now. I think that it would help.
If you think it'll help you.
Yeah, I did.
And the
Okay.
badge is bloody
So I got
gone.
it. So I doubled that point right there, and I won that.
Would you like?
What? Yeah.
He can play a game. Hold on, let me see what other badges I got. Also, whenever you get further into the story and you acquire or you start looking for a Thunderstone, I got tipped onto this early, and so I've not done it. I don't know fully everything about it yet, but apparently when you do the Thunderstone, there's either two people that want the item of the Thunderstone. Don't give it to either. Just keep it. Apparently, either later or it just, I mean, like, it naturally gives you a buff. Like, it just having it in your inventory or whatever, it gives you, like, a certain buff, but apparently, like, because I mean, here, let me look at my buffs. Yeah, Thunderstone Charm. The Thunderstone protects you, barriers. Like, apparently, it gives you, like, a really big buff. They've, like, looked up and done all of the numbers for it. Just subtly. It doesn't really like tell you anything besides like the Thunderstone is active on you. Just keep it for yourself for the best results after overall. Oh yeah, I was going to the inventory. I was getting ready to go to bed until you were like, I'm playing too, and I was like, oh dude, let's talk about it. Like I needed somebody to want to talk about it. Ducky like helps me out the whole time, and like he's been playing another game recently, so I'm starting to do things now that he's not seen yet. So this badge gives you a large point lead at the beginning of the game. Using this die will double the point value of your last throw. It can be used 3 times. Okay.
Rip Brawl said, I feel like I am a play this game all immortal cycle LMAO.
This game, I mean, like, if you like the medieval set, like, time frame, and you like just, like, the bare basics of things. Now, there is, I guess, like, I mean, you do want to do some alchemy because these, I'm out of them right now. 1, you want some save pots. 2, you really want some of those Nighthawks.
Said, I am just glad they added fast travel.
Oh yeah, I mean there's a lot. Oh, you need to go to
Lord of Fashion said, where is Cam?
Oh, sorry Ducky, I was showing Rip Brawl dice. I mean, he's playing it right now, so he's been playing for it, but I was just like showing him like, actually, Ducky, you may not even see it for it. So the best dice in the game to collect all 6 of is, and again, I saw this on a video, so I'm not taking any credit that I've just learned all this portion of it. Where is my dice at? Yeah, they are.
Ducky the Lord of Fashion. Said good to know.
So here, these Saint Antarchus die or whatever, like somebody got into the coding of the game or whatever, and they found like what the probability of every dice is. These Saint and whatever dice, if you can get 6 of them, it will roll a 3 like
Ducky the Lord of Fashion.
85
Gotcha.
or 90% of the time. So like if you get all 6, you'll just roll you just roll a 3 on almost every single time. I mean, like I just played a game and just won 300 because right now I'm playing with like 1 Holy Trinity. Actually, I may play with like, yeah, I want to play with just like 1 right now, Holy Trinity, and then some odd dice until I get all of the other portion of it. I will say though that the blacksmithing or the stealth, once Ducky told me, Ducky, I've been also giving credit to you. I guess I haven't really said, I guess, your name for it, but like I'm telling Ripbraw. So Ripbraw and I, we met through playing Diablo Immortal, the other game that I'm gonna play after I get done with this.
Ducky the Lord of Fashion. Said Abe.
And so, but basically, he is just started. He's not to the wedding yet, and he's gone blacksmithing. Has not crafted the sword. And so I even said, I was like, I personally did not do this. I was warned to do this and told like twice. I was probably a little bit like intoxicated where I didn't understand what Ducky was fully saying by like, don't craft the sword. But then I needed to like advance. And so I was like, well, I need to keep talking with this like blacksmith or whatever. So I told him about the sword technique, and once I got the Martin's like portion of it, I was like, I see now what he wanted me to do. So that was my fault. Hopefully Ripbraw, I mean, because like I'm still like basically using that other sword, like the Toledo. I mean, granted, I do have this other one that is slightly better.
Ducky the Lord of Fashion. Said you need to get to blacksmith level, then craft it, and then go do the Miller quest instead.
Yeah, see, I was level like 10 or 11 at that point, and I was like,
Ducky the Lord of Fashion. Said you don't give it to the blacksmith cause he rips you off.
yeah, I know. And that's where like I told Ripbraw all about it. I was like, Ducky was like, don't give it to that. And I was like, well, how the hell am I gonna get to
Dude, you are a brave fechter.
how am I gonna get to like the
No
whoa.
man in Cottenburg is as good as Menhart.
All right, I'll challenge him.
Good, good. Menhart is over there not far. Tell him.
I heard that there are some Fechter here in Kuttenberg. Let them step. Gepriesen seid.
Who are you?
Ich bin Menhart, ein Meister des Langschwerts aus. And with whom?
Henry.
Heinrich. He contributed to the. Since you carry such a name, you can. When you show me how you handle a.
Would you teach me the art of sword?
Kein Problem. Wunderbar. Aber kein.
Sure.
Gut.
Oh, also, Ripbraw, whenever you're trying to fight Tomcat and he's kicking your ass a whole bunch. Oh.
I am here for anyone who wants to learn the truth.
I don't have one with me right now, but I need to go get one. Cause this dude looks like he knows how to fight with a sword, and he wants to fight just in clothes. I'm probably like, I mean, he could just take me out real fast. So I'm going to, where is my, here we go. I'm gonna fast travel back over here real fast, just so I can sleep.
Ducky the Lord of Fashion. Said I beat his ass instead, lol, cause I was so off by the time I first met him.
Where's the tavern?
Said I did all the training with Tom yesterday.
Okay, so you're done with him already?
And you're surprised?
But it was just a simple misunderstanding.
Rip Brawl. Said Master Strike thing is up.
Yeah, it is. Okay, I was thinking, like, that was... So, one, I mean, like, I beat him in, like, 2.5 seconds, only because I added this weak bang.
Said it is indeed.
Or this weak, or this, yeah, I'm gonna add this one. I need to make some strong ones of those. I want to see what the strong, like, doll makers and stuff do. That'd be pretty cool.
I apologize.
So let me run back over there to him. Putting poison on your blade is like overly strong, especially like if you're like fighting like 5 or 6 guys at a time. You put some poison on your blade.
Said I play on mouse and keyboard, so it was weird at first.
Yeah, I can see that. So I play a little bit on both. I do my lock picking and everything on mouse and keyboard. I do.
Want to learn the art of...
So I'm gonna go to my longsword here. I'm gonna go to my food. Weak bait.
The Lord of Fashion. Said controller is more comfortable.
Now I'm gonna put this on this. I guess I'll put on my Toledo steel sword then. All right, I'm gonna put
properly.
All right, let's do it.
We take off.
Do.
Rip Brawl. Said what controller do you guys recommend?
Oh, if you're playing on a PC, there is no other controller besides
The Lord of Fashion. Said I play on the PS.
This Scuff PC controller. This thing right here, you can even like set macros in. You can put in all kinds of programs to it. The Scuff PC controller, those are gonna be mine now forever go-tos. I mean, I've bought like Xbox Elites. I was buying all kinds of controllers, just seeing what I liked.
Brawl. Said wireless Krog.
You can, but I'm also like I was playing Call of Duty recently and stuff. I mean, yes, I can turn this on to wireless for it. Don't recommend wireless. It's kind of like having a wireless mouse. There is milliseconds of delay just between the Bluetooth of it connecting and being able to move. So like, if you really care, I mean, like we've played so many battlegrounds that like I know you like to play competitively. So always cord, even if it is wireless, cord in.
Said OOFC for COD. I wouldn't go wireless.
Okay, yeah, I mean, granted, yeah, you could go wireless with these two. I mean, yeah, sure. I just more of I never not cord something anymore. Okay.
You are a...
All right. Good, Heinrich. How about... for some grog?
Naturally.
Good. We have spoken it. So, Heinrich.
And also that little bar. That little purple bar that you see on the bottom right next to my health. That little purple bar is the enemy's health bar. It took me a little while to figure that out as well.
Said, oh, I didn't know that LMAO.
I didn't either until like I was watching some clips and I was like, oh, okay.
That's it.
Oh.
You know full well you've no right to conduct the art of sword fighting here. That's the privilege of our brotherhood.
Halt die Klappe. I am Meister of Longsword. You well know this right.
There's a
from the charter of your King Wenzel himself.
I guess I'm trying to sell if this is like going to be a spoiler or not.
Petition was
I don't think
discussed by
so.
the town council, and your claim was rejected.
But basically, there is a hidden secret ending that you can do in the game, like early as shit. So if you
Nicholas of Prague here is also a
assassinate
and we don't need
King Sigrid or whatever,
any more than we need your foreign
it like gives you the achievement of the early ending, and it's like you assassinated this, preventing this, and
We shall see then.
you were immediately killed after by the guard behind him or whatever, or something like that. But that is a secret quick ending you can get.
No, I forbid any dueling here.
Master Nicholas, do not allow yourself to be provoked by this German cock-baiting. No doubt where they come from, they would rather hack each other in the streets than respect law and order. But here, we have more sense, a dignity. If anyone is to clash swords here, it will only be when our brotherhood convenes a tournament, not when some Hundsfott feels like it.
Fick dich, du Metzgerschwein. Enough of this, all of you. The council has decided this matter, and I won't waste any more time with your squabbling. You've infringed on our regulations, and it's not the first time. You'll pay a fine.
Scheiße. That is ungerecht. Not just.
And you will be banished from the town, so that nothing like this happens again.
Councillor, Menhard and Arn are friends of our good King Wenceslas. That's why they have his charter, isn't it? You don't want to treat someone of that stature like a common criminal or troublemaker. Show them the courtesy they deserve.
Fuck courtesy. To the pillory with them.
Trampling their honor and dignity underfoot is the same as trampling on the honor and dignity of our king.
Easy, Master Butcher. Kindly leave this matter to me. So, Master...
Henry.
Henry here is right in some respects. You have a charter from King Wenceslas, which, in truth, I cannot simply ignore. You will not be banished from the town, but I warn you, should this be repeated again, it will not be overlooked.
Ich verstehe, Ratsherr. Yes.
Good. I'm pleased to hear it. Nevertheless, you have actually been conducting the art of sword fighting illicitly. You shall therefore pay a fine, to which the Kuttenberg Sword Fighting Brotherhood will be entitled for the infringement of their right, which also applies to your eloquent spokesman, Henry.
Councillor, that would be all well and good if things were as you say. That's not actually how it is. Because Meister Menhard here was not conducting any sword fighting art.
Horseshit! What else would you be meeting up here with swords for, eh?
If he had actually been conducting the art of sword fighting, but Master Menhard here was only defending his honor in a duel because I wronged him.
Yeah, that is true.
Every man has the right to defend his honor. But tell me, how exactly did you offend Master Menhard so inexcusably that it came to swords?
I seduced his lovely daughter. I'm not going to tell you everything I did to her, though.
Du Tier! Ich werde deinen Schwanz abhacken!
Well, it seems Henry's tongue isn't the only organ he likes to exercise.
Yeah.
That's what Ulrika said, too. In between moaning.
Halt die Klappe! I will cut off your Schwanz and shove it down your throat!
I understand, Menhard. You're in the right. Do what you want with Henry, but not here. Take him off somewhere into the woods, and afterward...
Verstanden. We are lodging in the Schenkel Kaiser Karl, not far from here. We will discuss our business there.
Ha! You can do nothing to us.
You could kiss my ass. Count yourself lucky you had your pal here. Otherwise, we'd have dragged you out of town with our teeth. Dummheit! You would lose your teeth blitzschnell and end up on your arse.
Stop this shit, all of you. I'm sure you all have better things to do. So off you go.
Rip Raw. Said LOL.
I'm sure you'll find what you're looking. What would you like? What do you? Oh well.
Let me put all my crap back on so we can see
Loading.
yeah, good.
Said tired as shit but I gotta hit the gym. Rip Raw. Said I am off to bed bro, my kid wakes up early.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to go to bed myself.
What can you do? Fair. What do you?
Loading. Said only 1 hour stream
Why
tonight.
are you wasting my time?
No,
Anything, Renee?
technically I've been like live for like 5 or 6 hours or so, but the stream ended my computer messed up and it crashed the stream.
Greetings.
Loading. Said oh okay I thought you got himself on me.
A fine day for some fine wares. We've got enough to go around. Anything you need.
Loading. Said what s up with all these issues you're having though?
I'm overloading, I think, my CPU. So I need to like upgrade and get a newer one.
God bless.
Because I'm trying to run it at like 1080p with streaming to both Twitch and YouTube.
Loading. Said you paid thousands for it though.
Yeah, but like, I mean, the computer was like made in 2014 or whatever for it. I just like upgrade pieces to it. I mean, that's just like when the graphics card gets too old, you just replace it. When the CPU gets too old, I mean, like, I'm asking the computer to do more than it probably should.
Said so you agree I'm correct.
That it's time to replace some of the parts? Sure. But that's the nice thing about like having a built or a custom built PC is like everything else on the
Loading.
PC is a top line.
Said replace the whole thing TJ row in garbage and get something new and shiny.
But the things like that would be a waste in the sense because like I've got all the other. You don't look at it, I guess, as like a car. You look at it as like, I guess if you did look at it as a car, you've replaced everything in it, like the engine and everything else, but like I haven't replaced the transmission. Because that's things like I could spend, if I bought a new one, I could spend on everything on it to do the exact same thing, except for it would have a CPU replaced. And then when that CPU or so is like replaced, it's gonna run again just the same way. It's gonna run fine.
Oh, I've just got this nasty premonition.
So
What
hungry I
premonition?
could eat a horse.
Loading. Said you can buy pre-built ones.
But not with the quality the mine is. No pre-built's gonna have like roughly a normally 4080 in there, or they're gonna double charge you for it.
Said yes.
I mean, like, you buy a 4080 computer, they're gonna tack on like twice the cost to it.
Loading. Said I don't mean one you just pick up at a store, one that people custom built.
But that's what mine is. And that's where you just replace the parts on it. You don't have to replace the whole thing. like on mine right here. Here, I'll take y'all down here and let's just see. So on this PC, this is like my brand new graphics card I just put in it.
Loading. Said, but yours is old. I mean, a new built one.
I mean, the thing is, like, everything in it, I've replaced the parts on everything. So everything's new, except for this piece here, in my CPU. So that's the thing is, all I gotta do is take out this piece, put in another one, and it's good to go. Like, this is brand new. These are, like, not that old of, like technically for it and fans.
Loading. Said dust it also that might be the issue.
I do like dust clean at it. But the thing's like, this component right here is just put in by a few screws. Like, you just have to buy the pieces for it.
Loading. Said there is no liquid cooling, I see.
Yeah, I didn't really want to go with liquid cooling. You're supposed to change that out like every couple months or something, and I just didn't really like feeling confident in myself. I mean, I don't even like upgrade my own PC. Like, I got my buddy Reaper that comes over and does it for me. And I mean, it doesn't take him any time at all. Like, he just takes a screwdriver and just takes off a piece and then just puts on something new. But it because like whenever it comes to like custom building a PC, all you need is like, you need a case, a graphics card, a motherboard, a CPU, a hard drive, some coolings, and I mean, like, there's like 9 components to a PC, and that's it.
Loading. Said yet.
But yeah, no, I'm fine with like fan cooling of it. I mean, it's not hurting it by no means, so that's where. If I was like data mining and that kind of stuff, liquid cooling would be cooler. I mean, granted, liquid cooling's better, I know it is. But then I got a fucking fish tank up here that I got to drain the liquid out of and put in new. Or, I mean, like when these fans give out, I just replace the fans. I mean, the graphics card itself has its own built-in fans now.
Loading. Said very simple.
Oh, I'm so hungry I could eat.
It is pretty. I mean, like I said, it's not really complicated to like upgrade it. I just more of
Loading. Said why I refuse to buy a big PC for gaming.
I thought the same way for a long time.
Said dealing with all that shit.
That's the thing is like I'm not really having to like deal with too much of it. I mean, that graphics card has been in there for 7 years plus. I mean, whenever you buy like nice thin, they last longer for it, of course.
Loading. Said my Raj ally maintains itself.
No, I don't. Give it 4 or 5 years or whatever. You're not gonna be able to use that one because there's probably gonna be a new, like a 2 or so that came out, and it's gonna be what they're gonna be like functioning the softwares for and everything else for it. This thing is like when they come out with a new graphics card or a new CPU that year or whatever, you can just buy it and then just put that piece in.
Loading. Said it's a PC I can play and use it forever.
Well, until they make games that are too high quality or whatever for it, but that could be like, of course, many years down the road.
Loading. Said it's not a cell phone, they stops working after so many updates.
No, it's just like the game capacities of games are getting bigger than they're trying to like make it more realistic, more visual and that kind of stuff. So like right now, yeah, it can handle all like the top games, but whenever the game developers start building newer and better games, that's gonna have it eventually will like need an upgrade of it.
Said I can also replace components inside it.
Nice. As long as they like keep manufacturing those components.
Loading. Said I can actually attach a CPU onto it.
Yeah, but then you're like carrying a lot of shit with you now. But, alright, brother, I will catch you tomorrow. I will catch you all else in